gorgeous Aries, where is your heart at the moment? These are my romance cards that we're going to play with today. And this is a general reading, so take what resonates. And if you want a more in-depth reading, click the link and I'll be happy to share a one-on-one reading. But for now, let's see what you beautiful Aries need. And you know what? I'm getting very tight in my chest, so I feel as though there may be something that is on your chest at the moment, something you need to get out to be able to be a bit more trusting. So let's see what it is that Spirit wants to give you, and it's flirt. You know what, Aries, I'll tell you something, you're good at a lot of things and one of them is flirting. So it says, extend your light-hearted energy to others. And you know what? Sometimes flirting, society can say it's a little bit, promiscuous, that type of thing. But it's all about being playful. It's all about, letting yourself feel a little bit freer and not be so serious, okay? And it's not like being inappropriate and flirting with someone else's person. It's more so flirting in relationships that you're already in, or if you are single and want to be in a relationship, it's time to shift your energy a little bit to be a little bit more playful. Now, because I do readings a lot for people, some people come to me and they've been single for a while and they say they're ready for a relationship or to vibe somebody in to be that person, even just a companion or some company. Now, the thing is, energetically, when I blend, I can feel that they're actually not giving off an energy that they're open and ready or wanting to play and being flirtful. Anyway, so you may very well still have energy that you're in a relationship, or you're completely not open to it through fear, through lack of trust, through past experiences, whatever it might be. But it's time just to be playful. Now, it doesn't mean that if you're stepping into being available or wanting to go into on the market, so to speak, aren't these terminologies disgusting? But anyway, if you're open, you want to allow your energy to reflect that. And flirting can be that you're allowed to be a bit more playful. You're allowed to put on, something that makes you feel really nice, something a little bit daring potentially. So it might be, you're wearing a skirt instead of pants. It might be that you're wearing a tank top instead of a shirt, whatever it might be. But it's time to take that little step extra to be a little bit more playful. It's time to flirt. I hope that makes sense to you. Peace out, beautiful. You beautiful Taurus. This is your reading today. It's a general reading. It's a love reading. Where's your heart at? What are you doing? Are you letting everybody in, or are you closing it down? Now, I know you are the bull of the zodiac. So when you've made up your mind, you can be quite stern with that decision. But let's see what Spirit might want to give you. Now, this is a general reading. So let's see what is coming out for you, beautiful Taurus. And it is a wedding. Wow. Now, this says the situation involves marriage. So marriage has been on the cards for you. You may very well be engaged. You may be about to propose to someone. You might be being proposed to, or it might be matters around being married. So whatever it is, this is a general reading, but it is time for commitment. Okay, no more playing around, no more confusing the situation. This is about a one-person commitment. All right. Now, if you're in a relationship and you're feeling a little bit unstable, know that this is a sign that it's time for you to start feeling a bit more stable, more secure is the word. This is a sign that Spirit's coming in to say it's safe to be in this relationship, or it's safe to be in a relationship. It's commitment time, my beautifuls. Spirit's going to help you with that. And you're going to know that this is your message just by simply what happens in your body when this message comes to you. I am Voice of Spirit, Connie Rose. That is your general reading. If you want a personalized reading, click on the link and book in. Take care. Peace out, hello Geminis. This is a general reading for you about romance, matters of the heart. What's going on with your love life? Let's see what Spirit wants to give you as I pull up the beautiful romance oracle, and it is, passion. All right, this actually says, allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. You know what? You're allowed to shout from the rooftops that you're in love. You're allowed to shout from the rooftops that you love. It is okay, because either you've been doing that and this is a confirmation, or it's time that you do that so that you can allow yourself to start flowing, because we are loving humans. You know what? People need people. I don't care what anyone says. We're born to have companionship. And you, my darling, it is time that you allow yourself to become passionate. And it can be passionate about everything and anything. And let those emotions flow, because you're in a beautiful state to receive that love back. And that, my darling, is your reading. Get passionate, Geminis. It's time. Peace out, beautiful. My beautiful Cancerian friends. How's this? It's a romance reading, and you, my darling, are a very sensitive soul. So let's see what Spirit wants you to know about the matters of the heart right here, right now. General reading. Take what resonates. If you want a personalized reading, click on the links. But for now, it's this one, definitely this one. Let your friends help you. Now, you are someone that is very hospitable. You're someone that gives a lot of people the space to be them. You're not as judgy as some other star signs, but you do sometimes give too much, become burnt out, and it can be an ongoing habit. So let's see. Ask for and accept support from others. Now, asking for support's one thing, but accepting it is a whole different ball game, and it's not something you do very lightly. But Spirit's coming in now to say, you know what? It may very well be, if we're talking about romance here, and we are, it might be that you have a blind date. Somebody sets you up with a friend, something like an arranged meeting. You may very well meet someone through friends, or you might be in a relationship already, and it's time for you to let friends come over to connect. So it's not just the two of you in this relationship, because you might feel a little bit bored, a little bit disconnected. So it's time to bring your friends in, because it brings a whole different level to your relationship. It brings a whole different vibration, and you really want that companionship, because you, my beautiful Cancerians, have so much love to give that just having one person in your life or relying on one person in your life doesn't fulfill. And it's not that they're not beautiful and you don't love them. It's more so that there's so much love in your heart, you like to share the love around. So know that it is time that Spirit's coming in to say, you know what? Call in your friends. One, but definitely two, receive the help that they can bring. That, my darling, is your reading for the matters of the heart at the moment. There's so much love to go around, and plenty of it. And you, my darling, are a big part of it. Peace out, beautifuls. Hey, Leos, this is a love reading, a general love reading for the matters of the heart for those of you in relationships, and also ones that are looking for relationships. And let's see what Spirit wants to give you all. General reading, take what resonates. If you want a personalized reading, click the links below. But for now, this one, retreat. Let's see. And it says it's time to disconnect from the world. Look, we're just coming out of Leo season. It's been all about you. The energy's been building. It's been a lot. You've probably felt a lot of emotions, especially over the last few weeks, and going through the Lionsgate portal. It's all been in your energy. So it may very well be a time for you just to catch your breath. And it might be that you may be in a relationship, or you've been dating someone or something like that, and it hasn't been really reciprocal. You might have been all in and they were sort of retreating, or vice versa, but it's now time for you to take a step back. And in this energy, it's time for you to rebuild that love for yourself and attract rather than chase. Because when we chase, sometimes, I know a lot of people in my life that just love the chase, and as soon as they've got someone in their life, the chase isn't there and it's a little bit boring. And I'm not saying that's for all of us, but it's certainly the energy I'm getting here, that it may very well have been fun while it was a bit dramatic, and now it's sort of easing off a little bit, and you're taking the driver's seat here. you're taking the, you're shifting the gear down a couple just to have some space, okay? And in that space, if you find that a loving partner or someone new or the partner that you're with, depending on your personal situation, is coming towards you, you can then reassess. But right here, right now, it's time to catch your breath. Breathe with me. There's no race. There's enough time and there's enough love. But for now, rest and retreat. That is your reading. Hey, gorgeous Virgos. How are you? Connie Rose, Voice for Spirit. This is a quick reading for you with the matters of your heart. Love reading, romance. What is it that you need to hear right here, right now? And it is unrequited love. And it says there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Now, for you, if you're interested in someone and you've been trying to make it work and you feel as though, your feet are in sludge and you can't move through it, or you say a conversation, all of a sudden it falls on its ass and there's just not enough chemistry, that is what Spirit's absolutely saying. Now, if you're in a relationship and you find that, it's just not happening for you, it's time to start changing things up. Okay, so this is not saying that it's over. For some of you, potentially. But if you are in a relationship with commitments, with children, all those type of things, it's time to start reinventing. Because right here, right now, it's too hard to keep going the way it is. You deserve better. They deserve better. And hey, we're all loving beings and we need some love. So take some time to really give yourself some nourishment. And I mean massages, I mean sleep-ins, I mean salt baths, that type of thing. Because when you start loving yourself again, you'll find that you're a little bit more excitable. You get into life a little bit more. And then partners need to match that frequency. Or who you're calling in next needs to match that frequency. It is time now that whatever's going on is not working. It's died on its ass, and it's time that you, my darling, make the changes, shift your energy, and watch what you attract then, because your energy will always attract the same energy. Where's your energy at, my darling? Time to get to work. That is your reading for today. Peace out, my beautiful. Hey, Librans. How are you, beautifuls? Where's your heart at? This is a mini romance reading right now. Love reading. Librans. What is it that you need to know? This one's just jumped out, and it is let go of control issues. Wow. When we have to control absolutely everything, and when things don't go our way, we can lose our minds and it's no fun. It says, allow this situation to unfold naturally. So when we're talking about matters of the heart, when we flow, we can breathe deeper. When we flow, we feel beautiful in our bodies. And it feels as though you've been like this, a little bit like this, grinding your teeth and holding your fists. And it's time that Spirit's coming in to help you let yourself flow a little bit more. And when you take away the need to control the outcome, you're going to allow yourself to see this relationship, this situation, with loving eyes. And that could be that you are enough to vibe in the person for you. Or if you're in a relationship, you are enough to allow things to change and shift around you. Because I always say to people, you might like to, cook a certain way. And if someone comes into the kitchen to try to help you cook, you watch them and you get frustrated the way they cut the onions and you're like, oh, get out of the way, I'll do it. Well, it's time to let them cut their onions the way they want, because it's going to taste the same. Okay, that is your analogy. That is your reading. Let go of those reins and let yourself flow, because you too deserve love and to feel loved and to flow. That is your reading for today. I'm Voice of Spirit, Connie Rose. Peace Hello, out. You beautiful Scorpios. Where is your heart at the moment? This is a romance reading. You are a fiery sign. You are the sex sign. So you know that your body deserves a lot of love, a lot of activity, a lot of movement, a lot of exercise. But for now, let's see this general reading and see what Spirit wants to share with you. And it is this one. Ooh, this could be the one. It says you've already met the romantic partner you seek. So you may very well be in a relationship already, or you may be on the lookout out, but you already know them. This is for you to allow yourself to fully open up and surrender to the possibilities of going deeper with someone that's already in your life. That, my darling, is your message right here, right now. Remember, though, to allow yourself to attract. You don't have to chase. Sit back, know that you already know them, trust the process, breathe deeply, and expect love, because it's coming your way, my beautiful Scorpios. Mwah, peace out. My beautiful Sagittarius. This is a mini romance reading for where your heart's at right here, right now, what you're attracting. Let's see what's going on. Ooh, general reading, take what resonates, and it is this one. Keep an open mind. Don't go making up your mind before things have taken place. It says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So you might be on the lookout for someone that's got this, and this, but guess what? They've actually got this, and this. And it's something that Spirit wants to come in and say, you know, when people go, oh gosh, I'm interested in someone, but they're not my usual type. It's like, well, what happened with your usual type? Where are they? So it's time to maybe look at things differently. Look at different traits. Look at different color hair, color eyes, accents, all these things, because keep an open mind. Right here, right now, Spirit wants to say that it's okay to attract something different in a partner, in a relationship. If you're already in a relationship, it's an open mind to start changing things up a little, okay? Different things you haven't tried before, conversations, topics, events, venues, different things. Go out and do different things, because it's time that you mix things up, because you've made up your mind things have to be a certain way, and Spirit's coming in to say, things are changing. Don't always expect it to be that way, because you can try new things too. Have an open mind, because that's where the fun is at. And that, my darling, is your reading. Voice for Spirit, Connie Rose. Peace out. Where is your heart at, Capricorn? This is a general mini reading of your love, your romance. What is it that you're vibing in with the matters of the heart? My name is Voice for Spirit, Connie Rose. This is a general reading, so let's take what resonates. And for you, my beautiful Capricorn, it is this one, forgiving and learning. So at the moment, in anything matters of the heart, there's an opportunity for you to allow yourself to be a little bit more flowy, not like this, like tension, and I knew this would happen, I knew they'd say that, if everybody, and in that space is never going to be somewhere where you're going to move forward. So Spirit's coming in to let you know that when you allow yourself to really tap into the part you play, the part they play, and be a little bit more compassionate. Forgive yourself for feeling this way. Forgive others for the way they act, because we're only tapping into what we've been through, our own experience and those type of things, because we don't have any new skill sets. But what we can do is stop catastrophizing about what might be happening or what others might be thinking or anything like that. And what we can do is we can release and heal the past. Release and heal the past, and allow ourselves to do something a little bit different. So if you find that sometimes you're fast to act and fast to respond, potentially close your mouth for an extra few seconds before you speak. If you're someone like myself and shut down completely and don't speak when you really have things to say, we can then learn to start voicing what it is that we want to say. And you may not know how to do this. It's really tricky. So it might be a really good start to just go, right now in my body, I'm feeling my heart palpitations. I'm feeling a bit sweaty. My hands are clammy. And maybe just starting the flow like that. So either you use your voice if you're not using it, or potentially close your mouth and use your ears if you're not using them. And in that, you will start forgiving yourself, forgiving others, and being able to breathe deeper and learn, so things can be different moving forward. That is your love reading, my beautifuls. I hope that helps. Peace out. What's going on with your heart at the moment, Aquarians? What is making it flutter? What is making it close down? Let's see. This is a general reading, a love reading, let's say, for you beautiful Aquarians. My name is Connie Rose, Voice for Spirit. Take what resonates, okay? If you want a more personalized reading, click the links, book a reading. But for now, let's see what's going on with our beautiful Aquarians. Playfulness. Now, Aquarians, you can be very playful when you let yourself, but equally extremely serious when you don't. Now, it says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. Now, you have got a beautiful mind. You have the mind of the zodiac. So you can easily think about things, obsess about things, preempt things. You're very open in that way, but it can be very isolated as well. So Spirit wants to come in to say for you, in order for you to really let your heart sing, let yourself, really feel joyful again, it's time that you play. And when you play, let yourself laugh. Now, laughter yoga, has anyone ever heard of that? That is simply where we pretend to laugh until we fully actually laugh. It is brilliant. When I grew up, my sister and I used to do the funny laugh game where she would laugh a stupid laugh, then I'd laugh a stupid laugh, and then we'd both be ending up hysterically laughing. So we got to fake it till you make it. And it's time to get funny. It's time to get playful. And it's time to bring that little child out to play. If you find that you do have small children around you, then you're allowed to ask them to give you a silly joke, those type of things, and really get into that spirit of being playful, being youthful. Because that, my darling, is where you will shine the most. Fun, laughter, love. That's what Spirit's bringing to you today. That is your reading, beautiful Aquarians. Take care. Is your heart out at the moment, my beautiful Pisces? Let's see. You are very deep. You are very emotional. But matters of the heart and romance, sometimes you can go so fast all in or completely close, not an option. Let's see what Spirit wants to bring to you, beautiful souls, today. And your general reading is getting to know each other. Interesting. So instead of being all in and all out, we want to be a little bit in the middle. And it says here, as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Oh my gosh, I didn't even have my glasses on, so that took a while. So as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So instead of being all in and all out, let yourself just sort of sit on the fence a little bit. Okay, just dip your toe in. This is for you to just really pull back or step forward, depending on what side of the scale that you are on at the moment. Now, I feel as though you don't want to just dive in and start talking about everything that's happened to you, like, oh my gosh, and then this happened, and then this happened, and then this happened. You want to mainly ask questions. And when you ask questions, you then can respond. So not like, oh yes, that happened to me too type of stuff and take over again. It's more so, I get that, I understand, interesting, and then gently sharing a little bit more about yourself and getting a little bit more trust, a bit more rapport. And it doesn't matter if this is at the beginning of a relationship or if you're in a relationship. It's time to really hold space for the other person and equally contribute. Okay, so this is a beautiful sign that if you're all in, pull back a little bit. And if you're all out, step forward. It's more about being in the middle and knowing that there's two people in a relationship, not just them and not just you. That, my darling, is your reading right here, right now for Matters of the Heart from myself, Connie Rose, Voice of Spirit. If you want a personalized reading, click on the links. See you soon. Take care. Peace out.